Let's take a quick look at the missing values option in the crossed orderings pattern analysis procedure. Now, we've been examining the relationship between the self and other extroversion ratings, and we specifically expected high agreement between the two sets of ratings or two sets of observations. So I'm going to quickly run the analysis to remind ourselves of what we found before. So notice we have 142 classifiable pairs of observations. I'm going to scroll this up a bit. 70 of those matched expectation or fit that pattern. That gives us a percent correct classification of 49.30. Now, with the data set, we didn't have any missing values. So we have 142 cases there, and you can see if I scroll down, there are no missing data points anywhere to be found or seen. Now let's go ahead and create some missing data then and rerun this analysis. So I'm going to delete the extroversion self-rating for case number 1, and then the extroversion other rating for case number 2, and then for case number 3, I'm going to delete both ratings. So now I have 3 missing cases here because the analysis requires both observations. So one is missing here, the other is missing there, and both are missing for case number 3. So let's go back and run the analysis, and let's see what happens. So pattern analysis, crossed orderings. The omit from totals is selected by default. So let's run the analysis and see what happens. So I'll scroll this up a little bit or move it up a little bit. So notice here is the option that we've chosen, omitted from totals. So we go to the classifiable pairs of observations, and we see now we're down to 139 instead of 142. So those 3 individuals with the missing data were excluded from the total tally. 69 of the 139 then who were countable or could be compared to the expected pattern were classified correctly. So that's a PCC now of 49.64%. So let's go run the analysis again, and let's change the option. Now we'll set it to include in totals. I'm going to go ahead and turn these 2 options or output options off so I can go straight to what I need here and I can see everything on the screen. So again, before we had 139 classifiable pairs, but now with the included in totals, notice those individuals are added back into the totals. I cannot classify them correctly because they're missing data, so I'm still stuck with 69 there, but now it's 69 out of 142 rather than 69 out of 139, so my PCC now goes down to 48.59%. So it's up to you as the researcher whether you want to include those missing cases in the totals or to exclude them from the totals. But it's a straightforward option in the software.